Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, this is Shar, and we are here sitting on the front porch, baby, talking about a little bit about episode number 10. Which one was that? 104? Yeah, 104. But before we jump in to the recap, baby, we're going to talk about what y'all was talking about on the front porch. So let's see what the hell's y'all talking about. So we have Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. Hey, Miss Carolyn. She says, great commentary. I appreciate the fact that our words do matter. Thank you, Lady Fairmont. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Our next is Miss Cassandra Hart, 6742. Hey, Miss Cassandra. She says, hey, Auntie. You pronounced my name correctly, baby. You have a gift. Oh, with connecting with people. Thank you. Thank you, my love. I try. I don't always get it right, baby, but I do try. Thank you, my love. We have Teach Jazz uh 217. Hey, Jazzy. She says, so very sorry that I missed the live. I got involved in a park dance party. Hey, girl, did you have them fans out too? Then I came home and fell the fuck out. Congratulations. I turned on to your channel so they can catch up. You are the best. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much, honey. I love me a good dance, honey. My mama used to love to dance, and I got that from her, honey. I got that dancing gene from my mammy, baby. So I hope you had a good time. I'm glad you had a chance to dance, because that's what we need, honey. We need to get on out there, put them fans up, and dance, baby, dance. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our next comment comes from Crystal Waters, 4426. Hey, Crystal. She says, so glad the Articulates did another song, right? That tribute to Barbara was beautiful, wasn't it, girl? Those old photos of all the group members were fabulous. It was great seeing the real photos of them as young women, right? Anita poured her heart out and spoke her truth on that stage, honey. The ladies bickered at every turn, but it was all well worth it. The wait. Anita finally won over Sharon's bitter behind, right? The only thing I wanted to see but didn't is that damn Dante Green. Maybe he's deceased. Maybe he is, honey. That's a good question, because I was if they would have brought Dante Green's ass back on there, ooh, that'd have been some really great TV. Him and Sharon getting into it. Girl, that would have been so great and so delicious to watch. But thank you, thank you, thank you, Crystal, as always, my love. We have Cassandra Hart, 6742. She says, enjoyed your live show. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We have Cynthia Judkins, 2250. Hey, Cynthia. She says, story time. When you mentioned the flowers on my daily walk, someone received roses instead of them throwing them in the trash. They threw them over the back fence. Didn't want any heat. Really? Girl, that's crazy. Why would they? I saw some blue roses. There's a girl on that I follow. She actually is in my city, and she went to a farmer's market, and she has some royal blue roses. And royal blue is my favorite color because that's part of my sorority color. So I was like, man, I might have to go down there just. And I ain't got no green thumb. I got a killer thumb. I have a killer thumb, but I would love, love, love to have those blue roses. So thank you, thank you, Sint, for that story time. Sint also says, my cousin and I did go, to see Maze back in the day. We also saw Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight at the rodeo. Okay, cool. I saw Patti LaBelle a few years ago. A lot of times I go to the concerts by myself, not because my boo can't go. Well, sometimes he can't go because he's a father and he has, on certain nights he has, to do his daddy duty. They're still minors, but they won't be like that for long. So anyway, I don't get in his way. I don't get in his way when it comes to him spending a wonderful, amazing time with his kids. But hell, that don't stop me from going. So I'll go. I went to see Fantasia by myself. Of course, I go see New Edition. I wish I would have. I did see Frankie Beverly and Maze before, and the White Crew was up at the front of the stage. That was so fun to watch. Janet Jackson. With me and my baby girl, we went to go to Essence Fest. We saw Janet Jackson, New Edition. Lauryn Hill made a surprise appearance. So I'm a concert goer, honey. I love to go and dance and have a good time at a concert. But thank you, Sam, for sharing that. We have Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says, maybe Carlton will make Ted fight harder. He should, girl. He needs to put a damn fire under Ted's booty cheek so he can stop sending flowers and getting up fighting. You right, honey. And we have Cynthia Judkins, 2250. She says, Dinner was delicious, and I made some. Girl, you made some banana bread for this girl. You made some banana bread for dessert, sin. Girl. Lightning Store says, first salmon patties, then banana bread. I'm coming for dinner. Right, Lightning? By the way, you inspired me. I bought some salmon and going to make some tonight. Girl, I got some in my cabinet. I might have to make me some salmon and eggs and was it something this week. Shit, that was good what she said, you know. Thank you, Lightning. And Sent replied to Lightning and said, what size are you making? My mom always did potatoes and mixed cream corn with kernel corn with some sauteed onion and bacon grease, girl. And I always fix the same menu she did. And salad if I have it. Girl, you don't need no salad. My sister made cabbage like that. She would saute some cabbage with some bacon. Put a little corn in there, some peppers and I can't do bacon because I think they did something different with bacon. Bacon to me doesn't hit the same like it did 10 years ago. It gives me an immediate headache, and I do have high blood pressure, but I've managed it well. If you hear any noise, please forgive me. I got on a sauna suit. I'm trying to burn some calories, baby. I got on this sauna suit that I bought from Amazon. I don't have the traditional one. It's like a jumpsuit. It's really cute. I mean, if I wanted to, I can go outside, but I ain't doing that because I probably die from sweat. But I'm trying to burn calories because I don't get up and walk as much. So I want to try to burn some calories because I stopped going to water aerobics because of the show that I'm in. But anyway, she sauteed some cabbage. Oh my God, it was so good. Ooh, but bacon don't hit the same. It don't hit. It still smell good though. So if I find a thick, nice piece of bacon with that thick skin, cause it be so shiny and pretty, girl, I'm gonna eat some bacon. What is the food that when you smell it, you immediately want it? The two foods that I smell when I immediately want is some popcorn and some damn bacon. Or I say bacon. Those are the two foods. What two foods or what food, if you immediately smell that shit, you like, I'm getting some. I got to get it. What is it? I would love to know. Thank y'all. So those were the comments on our front porch talk last video. So now, baby, now we are on the actual video itself of episode number 104, which was Monday's episode, and I loved it. When I tell you I love that episode because it focused on the articulates the entire show, and I loved it. I think I will say it's probably one of my top fives. Top three. Well, five. Top five. I would say that when Leslie, gave her big ass announcement when Danny slapped the shit out of Haley. Child, when Bill cussed Vernon the fuck out. And what's another one? Shit. That I don't know. Oh, when all the men came in. Because we didn't know that how many people were involved in this whole Martin backlash. Those are my top five. What are y'all top five? I would love to know. Yeah, let me know. I know y'all like, Shaw, you asking all these damn questions. Look, it's called commentary. Comment. And again, I want to know what y'all got to say because I'm going to respond, So thank y'all. So let's see what you guys have to say on episode number 104. Cynthia Judkins, she says, the concert was great. Well done, articulate. So true, my love, so true. Cynthia also says, did anyone else think Barbara and Madison looked like they could be related? Right. I was on Facebook and I saw this post in one of the groups and I was like, that girl is extremely nervous around Anita. Like extremely nervous. And I'm like, why? Because, Anita was giving Barbara's family money. So it wouldn't surprise me, honey. It wouldn't surprise me. That's why I shared it as a post to see what you guys thought. But I would still love to see what you guys thought. Thank you, Sant. She also says, I'm glad the attendant at the country club stood his ground and didn't let Leslie and Eva into that after party. She tells him she spent all her money on them fucking tickets. Not. Right, Sant. She get up there still lying. And Eva hears her mother lying. But you're going to sit down at the table at Orphe Jeans. Mama, I see when you was a little girl. Okay. And also, I want to press pause on this. Excuse me for how choppy that video was. I had to redo the first half. It was very choppy. And for some reason, whenever I push pause and play, there was a slight delay. So you might have missed a couple of words in my sentence. Next time, y'all, that won't happen again. I like to put out good product. And that was not a good product. So thank y'all for your patience. But I promise you, episode 105 ain't going to be like that. It ain't. But thank y'all for your patience. But yes, Sent, that bitch ain't spend no money on no damn tear guts. We got Teach Jazz 217. She says the articulates look good and sounded great, didn't they? Girl, they were glowing. They were all in the moment, and they deserved each and every part of that accolade and love and praise. And oh, they look so good. They look so beautiful. You can see the transformation of them from when they first came on there till the show. So stunning, and I loved it. We have James, our resident gentleman. Hey, James. He says, I love those articulates. You forgot one more heart, James. They sang, big girls, don't cry. You know what? Old men eating chicken wings and fries do cry. That's my boyfriend. He's a big guy, and he likes to eat wings and fries. Who cries while they're eating chicken wings and fries? This guy. You be crying, Jane. Jane, don't cry. I had to quick change the paper towel when I went to wipe my. Ooh, you was crying, Jane. Getting grease in my eye would have made the whole thing worse. Barbara, Auntie, I know you're going to give this episode all 5 eyeglasses, as I did. I'm going to give this episode 5 shot glasses, all of them full with brown, baby, with that brown. Yeah, all 5. Yeah, I would give them all 5 sunglass frames. I really will. But I would love to know, James, what is your top 5, top 5 scenes so far? Out of the whole, all of the damn, in this early morning, all of the 100 to 104, we did 104 episodes, y'all. I ain't never been this consistent. Shit. I love this show. You can tell that I do. But yeah, I would love to know, which 5 episodes do you like the most? And this is not just for James, it's for everybody. I want to know. I would love to know. James also says, Leslie said, you think your little cat claws can compare with mine? Baby versus baby girl, Scar versus Simba. Be prepared. I love me that damn Scar. I really did. Thank you, James. We have Miss Pearly Cole. Hey, Miss Pearly Cole. 9546. She says, Vanessa's hair and makeup looks more natural now. She looked like a Stepford wife when the first show started. That's what it is. You're absolutely 1000% correct, Miss Pearly. It was very stiff and very coiffed. It looks like a wig, but it looks more relaxed. No tight curls. It was very, 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 very more like black girl perm like. When girls back in the day, when they get a doobie, they roll their hair up and then they would take it out and it'd be like the loose curls and full of body. No, it'd be like a slight bump. She looked really good. She's been looking really good lately. But thank you, Miss Pearly. We have Miss Linda Thornton, 6607. Hey, Miss Linda. She says, hello, everyone. And Auntie, this episode was great. Leslie hates Nicole for no reason. When are the writers going to send her crazy ass to jail? Facts. Why does she feel so entitled? Eva did okay with checking Leslie, but I'm tired of her. Ted is about to get his feelings hurt because Carlton is going to have Nicole. Like that's a fact. The kiss between Danny and Andre is priceless. The concert was great, and the great contribution about Barbara. I really enjoyed these last few weeks of Beyond the Gates. That is so true. I was pissed off at Friday's episode because they squeezed in damn Ashley and damn Derek for no reason. Like, kick them off. Take them out the group chat. Shit, we don't want to see them. I'm working, y'all, while I'm talking to y'all at the same time. So if you hear any tapping, that's why. All right, thank you, Miss Linda. I always appreciate you. Thank you, my love. We had Crystal Waters. She says, I'm with you, Auntie. Andre and Danny sound like they are all in with each other. So why is he kissing Ashley and saying he knows what he wants and he wants something real? Danny's probably going to do something to make Andre mad and really move on to that that dullard. Ashley. Girl, what's a dullard, girl? Crystal, what's a dullard, honey? Ooh, I love it. I love it. We have Miss Pearly Cole. She says, I hope they bring Shamar. Oh, Shamar Moore, somebody equally handsome to be Danny's love interest. I'm sick of Andre and his gang. Girl, me too. I'm glad Shanice was there because she'll burst Ashley's damn balloon. Ooh, red balloon, mind you, at some point. Miss Pearly, you ain't lying, baby. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. And I cannot wait. That's Ashley gonna be still acting stank with Shanice, and Shanice is gonna be like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Because I had to, my first part, I had to look at it again because when I actually did it the first time, it was so muffled, so I had to redo it. So if you're hearing that I said it twice about Shanice noticing, the first time when I redid it, yes, I saw Shanice looking, honey. She didn't make it obvious, but you saw her eyes was like, ooh, and like the CBS logo was covering her face a little bit, but we saw her eyeballs, baby, and her eyeballs saw that kiss between Danny and Dre. And Naomi with her old tightwad ass. Girl, sissy, did you see? Girl, Chelsea's like, girl, yes. I mean, the fuck? Why you tripping? Yeah, Chelsea was like, girl, calm the fuck down. But thank you, Miss Pearly. We have Angelica, W40. Hey, Angelica. She says, Ashley has nothing on Shanice and Danny. Right. If I walk away from this show, it will be because of Ashley, because I cannot take another minute of her whining, childlike behavior. How in the world did she become friends with someone as classy as Naomi, honey? That's a good question. How did they meet? And how in the world did they meet damn Haley? I want to know. We need to go reach back, y'all. We in season 2, y'all need to do some like flashbacks of how everybody met, because I need to know how in the fuck did they all meet. That's a good question. That's a real good question, Angelica. Thank you, my love. We have Miss Welder, 69. Hey, Miss Welder, how are you, my love? She says that's what I think is going to happen. Something with Bill. Either he's going to call her while they're together, or he's going to show up. Something going to happen to do with Bill, right? That's when he's going to go to Ashley. Yeah, something is going to happen, Miss Welder. I really agree. Something crazy is going to happen, and she's going to be upset, or he's going to be upset, and then be all up and down Ashley's face on that bull. But thank you, Miss Welder, as always, my love. We have Book Diva. She says the only way for Ted to get Nicole back is to do a preconceived grand public embarrassing of Leslie, with an arrest, of course, while defending his love for Nicole, apologizing profusely, and then presenting her with divorce papers. Find Eva a job office outside of his practice and building, the hospital of Bills, like, yeah, find her another office because she'd be there too much, and start seeing a male older therapist that Nicole knows is one of the best in their profession. Then casually begin to friend date a woman that's at or above Nicole's level. She won't sign the papers and will want a do-over of their marriage. He has to play the long game due to the daily public reminder of his deed. Throw in a 2-piece and a biscuit to Carlton for breaking bro code in front of all of the Duprees and walk off. Book Diva, are you a writer? Because, girl, that was perfection, what you just had. He's going to have to play the long game, period. But the old Ted would have definitely did that shit, all of that. But this new one, he's too soft. I'm telling you, he's gonna wind up sleeping with Leslie, just as sure as his name is Dr. Theodore Richardson. I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen. But thank you for that wonderful, long, amazing, oh my God, meaty and delicious statement. I love that, Book Diva. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. And long, I mean, and I don't mean lovely long, baby. I mean plentiful long. please keep talking, baby. I love it. I love it. We have Linda Thornton, 6607. She says, Baby Boona in the house, and I was at parties in the basement with the red lights. Hey, Linda. So you already know, honey. You already know. You already know, Miss Linda. You already know, baby. Honey, they was getting it in. I only went to one red light party when I was little in elementary school. But yeah, play ooh, ooh baby, baby. Yeah, by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, baby. mistakes. I knew I had a few. Yes, sing, Smokey. But I'm only human. You make mistakes too. Ow! I'm crying. Yes, sing, Smokey. Sing with me, Linda. Thank you, my love. We have Jasmine Williams, baby, 5565. She says, this epi was perfection, honey. The concert was fantastic. Danny and the little boy are gonna get messy after he starts kissing her rubber lips. Cat was vicious. The 304 and the product, yikes. No wonder Eva had a tude. They should have never been there in the first place. Leslie's act is really getting old, baby. If Eva really wants redemption, she must cut off her mammy. Leslie, Ted gives too much attention and too much grace, while Kat gives Eva none. Eva is guilty of being stupid enough to keep letting Leslie use her. I'm having trouble feeling sorry for her. I loved Andre's video. It was beautiful, right? And Anita's wonderful moment with Barbara. Beyond the Gates hit it out the park, baby, again. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you, my love. That is so true. James says, wasn't Richard Pryor, wasn't it Richard Pryor with those little baby feet? He had baby feet? Did he? I didn't know that. Y'all, you bringing out all the tea with these stars. Child, I didn't know that, James. But he was one of them ones. It was Red Fox, Richard Pryor, LaWanda Page, the Dolomite dude, all that little nasty record player, crackly shit that people used to listen to. Girl, Jack, you know I said girl by mistake. Yes. Was it Richard Pryor? He had baby feet. That means he was lovely too. Was it true? Did y'all hear about that? Him and Marlon Brando kicked it back in the day. Did y'all hear about that? I think Marlon Brando wrote it in his book that at one time him and Richard Pryor had kicked it, and that Pam Grier used to date Richard Pryor, and Richard Pryor was off the chain. He put some of that, what can I say it? I don't want to get flagged. It looks like sugar, booger sugar, put that on, on his thing, and he put, doing their little party time. I was like, what? So she had an addiction to drugs. Didn't even know it because she's like, I don't get it because I don't be using like that. I mean, I party, every now and then I party. Child, Richard was yeah, that's what Richard was doing. So James, that's interesting. Thank you, James. We have Mia Holloway, 1549. Hey, Mia. Hi, beautiful. I don't remember seeing your face or your name, so please don't let this be the first or the last time. I love coming on here and speaking because I do respond to you. I respond to you in our front porch talk, and I do heart and thumbs up your comment all the time. But if you want to hear what I have to say to you, girl, you got to come over here and listen, honey, because we be talking over here. But hey, Mia, welcome. She says, I'm curious, when did Martin and Smitty adopt the kids? Right, that's a good question. Because they were babies on that, well, that's the picture that they took, they were babies. So they must have been in the system a long damn time. Because I don't even think that Martin and Smitty were married like for 5 years yet. I don't think so. But that's a really great question. I don't even think they made that clarification. But eventually, we going to find out, baby. We going to definitely find out. But thank you, Mia. Again, welcome. We have Cynthia Junkins. She says, I went back and looked at it. And Shanice did see Andre and Danny kiss, didn't she? She was like, she did like a quick surprise eye. And she was like, oh, noted. I love that she's a boss, of course. I used to call her Nurse Boss Shanice. But she's very aware. She's aware. I won't say she's nosy. But she's very aware about what's going on, in Fairmont Crest. She might not be in the gates, honey. She might not be behind the gates, but she always knows what's going on in the gates. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Crystal Water, she says, after all this time, Ashley and Derek splitting up, where's Ashley's mammy, Jan? That's what I asked the other day. Like, her and Mona should have been at the concert. Her only daughter turned down a proposal from a guy she liked, and we haven't seen them talk about it at all. Well, if Ashley is going to be with Andre, I know that would warrant questions from her mammy. Right. The racial and playboy aspects of a possible relationship with Andre should realistically have Jan asking questions of her daughter's motivations. But Jan just might be okay with it since Andre got money, honey. Yeah, Crystal, you was right, boo. You was right. He rich and he black. And he travels. Like, but I like what Chelsea asked him yesterday. She was like, "Look, I don't care what the fuck you do with my mama, but you better be wrapping up, honey, because we know about your rep. We know about your reputation, nigga. So your ass better be wrapping up. And if you don't, and you give my mama some or you hurt her, nigga, stand and get ready, because it's gonna be a long line to hell for you. One slap at a time. I promise you that." And that he's been threatened, so he knows what type of bullshit he gonna get into if he fucks with Danny's heart. Shit. So yeah, I'm like, okay, Andre, you better know what the fuck you doing. I think he's only being comfortable. Well, we'll see. We'll see as the week progresses. But thank you, Crystal. We got James. He says, saw a short interview with Jen Jacob, the lovely Ashley, where she's explaining her character's emotional thought process going into her choice of whether she will be with Derek or Andre. Doesn't look as if Eva and Kat will ever have an amicable relationship at this point. Right. Had a thought. What if Joy is being so sadistic to down bad Dougie because the dealer Randy caught his ex-wife cheating was with a black man? Ooh, James. Interesting. Yeah, because I didn't understand that. I didn't understand I can understand that Vanessa is like cool with the power dynamic, but I mean, she could have kicked it with Diego. Why? What was it this about Joey that had her so infatuated that she dropped Diego, baby? And Diego was a good-looking young man, real good looking. She don't need nothing. She don't need anything because she's rich. So I don't get it. I don't get the fascination with Joey. But who knows? But thank you, James, for that input. Can you give more insight about what Jen says? I'm always wanting to call her that. But can you give more insight of how she explained that? But thank you. We got Wente talk. Hey, Tay, what's going on, girl? Oh, hey, Tay. She says, I don't know what it is, but Leslie has too much venom towards Nicole and for no reason. Right. And my thing is this, Tay. That whole connection with her being a damn fan, like a super damn fan. Like a huge super fan of the Articulates when she was little. And for her to be connected to Ted, and his wife is the daughter of one of the Articulates, that's just too close. It's like, did you use Ted when you found out who he was? Because if you're a fan like that, you know who the family is, who the wife is, who this is. And when she probably saw Ted walk into that restaurant that day, she found a vulnerable, hole that she could just pour into for him, and she gave him what he needed. It makes me wonder, was this all planned out? Especially they keep throwing, my mama's been a fan from the beginning, baby. Like, that's interesting. But yeah, she does have a lot of venom towards Nicole for no reason. You made them split. They're not together. So why the fuck you still mad at Nicole? Let Nicole move on. It's like it's getting old. Hey, Miss Welder, we have her back. She says, I'm in my 50s, honey, and I was born in 69, so that ain't true. Oh, my God, Miss Welder, so that means you love me and you're in your 50s? I love you too, Miss Welder. I really do love you. And I love your words. Girl, it was because of you who told me, no, girl, don't even think about them damn words on this damn video, baby. We listen. And, because we ain't reading because our damn mobile phones is too small. So don't worry about that. So it's because of you, honey, that I took a new route. But I love you, too. Thank you, Miss Welder. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's see. We have Jasmine Williams. She says, wait till Kat finds out Leslie is her mammy, honey. She would think about that word illegitimate that she loves to throw at Eva. Yeah, if she finds out that, child, that she finds out that Leslie is really her mammy. Ooh, that girl's gonna be so devastated. Oh my God, she is going to just, and then Cat, and then Eva's gonna be like, "What, bitch? I'm a real Dupree, bitch. I'm a fucking real Dupree." That's a good thought, Jasmine. Thank you. We have Angelica. She says Ashley has nothing on Shanice. Okay, I think you said that earlier. I think you responded and you said it again. But you can say it again. It's so nice, honey. We're gonna say it twice. She has nothing on Shanice or Danny. If I walk away from this show, it will be because of Ashley, because I cannot take another minute of her whining childlike behavior. How in the world did, yeah, you know I had to read it twice, Angelica. I know you're like, oh my God, I said it twice. Girl, we just sit here giggling on the front porch, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. You be surprised all the shit, the mistakes that's going on in the background on this end, just doing this video. So thank you, Angelica, as always. And Cynthia, my girl Cynthia, she says, girl, I ain't like what Chelsea had on. I didn't either, girl. I took a picture of her booty cheeks coming out them shorts. I was like, never mind. I don't even want that as my screensaver. I'd rather have Eva yanking on her mammy's elbow. I'd rather have that, because that was, yeah, I didn't like it. But again, I mean, it was cute on her, but the style of it, I wasn't a fan of it. I really wasn't. But she's a model. She's supposed to be meant to put on anything, and it just supposed to look good on her or fashionable. I mean, if she was a real influencer, child, them shorts, she would have tagged her whole outfit, and she would have said who the person was, and that shit would have sold out within hours. If she was a real influencer, it would have. Danny did a little selfie, because Danny's like a natural. Her having this straight hair is so funny to me, because she's a natural. And she had on that same Anita Williams t-shirt that Chelsea had on, but her letters in Anita Williams' name was not blinged out like Chelsea's was. It was just a regular t-shirt, but it was cute. They need to start selling that, because I would get one. I definitely would get one. If they have them for sale, I might get one. But thank you, Sam. And we have Teacher Jazz 217. She says, I usually love Shanice, but I was upset that she blocked Nicole and Carlton. Martin's troubles strikes again. Yeah. You think she blocked Nicole and Carlton? I mean, Shanice is cute now. Shit. She got it. But Carlton wants Nicole. He wants Nicole. You can wipe his mouth. You can see, how James wants Nicole? That's how Carlton wants Nicole. Same difference, baby. Different man. Same difference. Yeah, they both want Nicole. They want to put her, never mind. But yeah, just like how James calls her a queen, I'm sorry, goddess. Yeah, it's all over Carlton's existence. He wants Nicole. And he likes to feel like he's going to rescue her too, or stand for her. Because he proved that he don't have no problem calling a spade in front of the family, in front of the public. He ain't going to do nothing in secret. He going to be right there in everybody's face, standing for her. Like, really standing for her. And that's going to make her nice and juicy. I promise you that. I can promise you he ain't going to be lovely, baby. I can promise you that. Ain't nothing lovely about no damn Carlton. Nothing. I feel it. And no matter what role that nigga played, nothing lovely, baby. He come with it. All right. I think that's all of the comments for today from our front porch. Thank y'all so much, as always, for your wonderful, amazing, funny, real truths in your comments, baby. I love them all, as always. They are so amazing. And yeah, I apologize how choppy that fucking audio was. I will do better today. I think my phone just needed to be rebooted, and I did that, so I don't think I'm gonna have a problem today. But I'm gonna make sure I'm looking down every time I press pause and play, so I can have all of my words come out. I still wanted to have that nice, pace, but I don't want any of the words to be chopped off, because that's the script. And we as actors, we know that every piece of word in the script is important. It was placed there for a reason. So thank y'all again, and I will see y'all tomorrow on the next front porch. I love you. Bye.